So let's talk about tools to use as a designer. So as a designer, what kind of tool do I need to use? As a UI UX designer, what kind of tool do I need to use? Now, for brainstorming, now this brainstorming part is the UX part. Is the UX part. This is where you have to brainstorm. Okay, if Kemi is having issues attending to clients midnight, sometimes she's slow in replying messages. Sometimes she normally go to bed early, and there are some clients that want to make order around 10 o'clock, and because she's tired, she has gone to the market all day, she will sleep by 8 p.m. So all these things are the tools that you can use for brainstorming an idea for her. So now for brainstorming, we have FigJam. Now, Figma is actually the general name of it. I'm just going to explain it more for you. Figma is like the general name for it, but the Figma is the general name for it, but inside Figma, there's a brainstorming tool called FigJam. That's why you can see that this is Figma and this is FigJam, but both of them have the same logo. I'm going to show you. Then there is Miro. This FigJam is actually free. It's free. But if you want to use the advanced feature, then you have to make payment, but automatically it is free. I've been using the free account since I created an account on Figma. I've not made payments for it. I'm using the free account. And if you use Figma accounts for more than 2 years, Figma will give you the privilege to update your account to education plan, where is either you update to be a student or a tutor. Now, my Figma account is actually a tutor account, but I don't know if I will share my file. You can have the access to upgrade, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me not say what I don't know. But personally, I'm using the education plan. But if you want to use the advanced plan for maybe for organization plan, you have to make some subscription. But 99% of Figma is free. You don't have to make any payments. As a new user, you don't have to. It's free. Then for Miro is actually not free. This is what Miro look like. Miro is not free. Miro is not free. You can. This is what Miro look like. So this is what Miro looks like. So you can see the pricing here. You can sign up for free, but you have 3 editable files. So you can see that they've added these new ones. Wow. So you can see that you can add up only 3. You can work. I love this font. So you can work on only 3 files. So if you need to upgrade to starter, then you can now use you can now make payments. If you want to make payments for $8 per month. If you want for business, you make $16. And then if you want for like your entire organization to use, I think that one is their own price. It's a custom price something. But you can start for free, but you have only access to 3 board to, like, once you work on, let's say 3 board means like a Canva, a sheet, a paper, like your drawing book, but you have only 3 pages. Once you've exhausted the 3 pages, you have to make payments to use the 4th page. So that is what Miro is all about. Then there is Whimsical. So this is actually a nice product, but the interface is not friendly for some persons. But I enjoy Whimsical. Whimsical is actually a nice tool to use for brainstorming. I'm a fan of Whimsical. The app just looks more serious. It's just like a serious looking application, and is actually for free. But if you want to use advanced feature, you have to make payments for it. So I use this $0. This is free. This is $10. This is $15. This is $20. So you can see that I can only give access to. I can create 3 teams. Like 3 teams means I have a drawing board, a drawing book, a drawing board, and I'll just share it into 3. I can just share the drawing. I have a drawing board, just share it into three. But it's one drawing board, but I just share it into three. And then inside one space, inside the space now, you will now have only 10 people that can have access to that one particular space. Then in the other second one, the middle one, only 10 person, and the other one is only 10 person. That's what it can carry. So it's actually free. So I think I use this free starter, and I use it. I think I have an account with it, and I use it most of the time. But I'm always familiar with FigJam because most people I work with enjoy using FigJam. If you use Whimsical, they will get confused using Whimsical. So these are the three tools you can use for brainstorming. Now, for designing, now this is what it looks like. So all these things are done inside Figma to design to carry out your UI design. Those fine design you are seeing. Let me use onboarding. Now, this fine design you are seeing now, it is done on all these fine designs you are seeing, all these beautiful, colorful screens you are seeing. It is done on Figma. Now there is Sketch. So there is Sketch, but Sketch are only used for MacBook users. So Sketch is only work on MacBook users. So if you're using MacBook, you can just download Sketch and start using Sketch. But Sketch is not well known like that. There is Adobe XD. Adobe XD is not free. You have to make plan for the entire Adobe before you can have access to the Adobe tool. Now for prototyping, now I think I showed you guys what prototyping look like. So this is what prototyping look like, something like this. I know you've seen something like this. Okay, you get to see some screens connecting, and so Twitter designers will just tell you Spider-Man web or spider web. Let me use where you have to. I'm trying to see. Okay. Trying to open one. So you can see all this wire connection. So that's what prototyping look like, where you're connecting. Let me see if I can open this image. Now you can see that this is just like this is connected from. If you click on all project, this is where it's going to take you to. If you click on contact us, I don't know where the connection took me to. Okay, I think it took me to the next page here. Now if you click on this page, now this is my work to take you to this. So all these things, I'm going to teach you all these things, all this connection. You will learn it on Figma. So this is what prototyping look like. So when you want to prototype your work, you can use Figma, you can use Prototype. Prototype is not free. As of the last time I checked, it is not free. Well, you can create an account, but if you need upgraded version, upgraded features, you have to pay. For Sketch, remember I said it for MacBook users. I've never used Sketch. I don't know what it look like. So for Adobe XD, I've used Adobe XD, and I used it once. Since then, I've not used it, so I don't know how far now. I have not heard anything about them. So there for prototyping, we can use Framer. So I use Framer too. Then for handing over your design, once you are done with your design and you've done the prototype and you want to hand over design, you can use Figma to hand over the design. You can use Adobe and hand over the design. I just learned that InVision has been shut down. Like they've shut down completely. They are no more in existence again. So I'm just going to take, you can use before, but you can use InVision for now. I think they've totally shut down. They've closed. Then they've closed. So no need to go more details into it. So there's Zeppelin. Zeppelin is not free. After one trial, you have to make payments for it. Now for documents where you have to use for interviews, souvenirs, asking for feedback, documenting some idea, creating user research where you have to select A or select B. So these are the documents you're going to use. So you're going to use Google Doc for documenting ideas. You're going to use Google Slide to write all your questions all your questions, interview questions. You're going to use Google Form to get feedback or research from users. Then you're going to use Google Meet to schedule maybe 10 to 5 minutes call with your user to ask them questions face to face to get their answers from their reaction. So all this particular document, you're going to explain why it is being used when we are talking about the user research. Now, what we are going to use is Figma. So as a newbie that wants to start UI UX, I would advise you to use the most popular, easy tool, and it is 99% free. So you're going to use Figma. So you're going to use FigJam for brainstorming. You're going to use Figma for designing. You're going to use Figma for prototyping, and you're going to use Figma for handing over. So for brainstorming, so I'm going to let's open Figma. So I cannot show you the landing page of Figma because I already have accounts and all my browser is already correct. But let me see if I can open with Safari and show you how Figma websites look like. So let's go to figma.com. So I believe you guys can see my other browser screen.
Yes.
Okay, I can't show you Figma landing page from Chrome because my Chrome automatically, once I just click Figma, it will just take me to my dashboard. But let's open with another Chrome browser. Let me show you how their landing page look like. Now, this is how Figma landing page look like. So this is how Figma landing page get started for free. So this is how it look like. So I think they are having config for this year. So this is how Figma look like. I think it's still loading because this part is not completed yet. It's actually still loading. So this is how Figma look like. So you go to, let me share the link on the group. Everybody will just click on it and then sign up. Check is bad though. So this is what Figma look like. So this is how it look like, telling you get started for free. So once I click on it, you get started for free. You can use it for prototyping and wireframing US. You can see what it's used for. Now these are the products under Figma. You have Figma design, FigJam, dev mode, Figma slide, release node, download. Then they are now compared to this product like Sketch, Miro, Adobe XD, they are now under Figma. Then these are the plans where you get to see prices and all these plans. But it's 99% free, trust me. So for case studies, you can use it for this, for resources, you can use it for this. So this is how Figma website look like. I'm trying to send the link. So just click on the link and then create an account use your active email to create an account with Figma. So this is what Figma looks like. So let's continue. Now, introduction to Figma. So what is Figma? Figma is a free online collaborative interface design tool that's making the design world by storm. That's taking the design world by storm. Figma is a design tool that lets you create design from web and mobile interface or any kind of design you can tip off. Figma is a collaborative tool for teams and individuals to create and share high quality work. So I just add an illustration that talks about Figma, design, laptop, and all. Yeah. Now, what is Figma used for? Figma you can use it to do all kinds of graphics work from wireframing websites to designing mobile app interface, prototyping design, and crafting any social media posts and everything within. Now, I think I have a graphic designer student, not the graphic design student, somebody that says he does graphics work. Now, I think you use maybe Canva, CorelDRAW, what is that Adobe? Photoshop. You can also use Figma to do that kind of work, social media work, banner design. You can use, as long as it is design. You can use Figma to do design. I think most of my brand name, Design Cook Texas Wesabi. I think my brand name, I use Figma to design that. I just actually create a random font from Figma and I give it to all these printing people and then they print it. Even this, the t-shirt I made, Texas Wesabi her work. It was done on Figma. You can use Figma for branding of projects, branding of products. You can use Figma. You can use Figma for your banner work. You can use Figma for graphics. You can use Figma not only for basically designing of digital products. As long as it is design, you can use Figma to do it. Now, what can we design using Figma? Figma is a powerful design tool that helps you create anything, website application, logo, and much more. By learning to use Figma, you will take your first step into user interface and user experience design. Now, let's create a simple UI design. Let's create a simple UI design using the Figma tool. So now, if you create an account, if you create an account, I already have an account here. So, but if you, let's sign up, I don't have any spare email, but let's sign up. So if I want to sign up, it's telling me to input. Now, if I click on get started for free, now it's telling me to continue with Gmail. Now, this is where you now have to use your active email address. So I don't have this. This is my email Figma account already. So I'm trying to log in to just take me to log in instead of starting creating an account. But what you're going to use here, instead of typing your email manually, I would advise you to just continue with Google, then select your active email. So once you select your active email, and then to take you to the next step where you get to put the necessary information. I can't remember the information because it is up to 4 years I sign up with Figma. I can't remember the information, but you just follow the information where you get to tell you your team name, your name you want to use, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So it will just ask you, and then you follow the procedure like that. Okay. So once you follow the procedure like that, this is how it's going to now take you to your dashboard like this. So this is actually, let me go to my student account. Let me use my student's profile. So this is how it's going to look like. So for you as a new user, you will not have any recent projects. So these are my recent projects. That's why it's just showing me all these projects here. These are my recent projects. That's why it's just showing me all this. So it will just show you your like this. It will just be like this, but you will not have all these projects here at all. You will not have any projects here. And the reason why it's showing me this is because I've been using the account. So that's why it's like this. So that's why it's like this. But you just create an account. There's not going to be recent. There's not going to be recent. So here you can create different theme here. Now you can create a new one. So now you can see that my own is showing Edu because I'm using educational plan. But for you as a new user, your own is going to be a new entire plan. Like it's just going to be like a new account. Mine, I've been using this account for, I created this particular account 2023. So 2 years now. So I've been using it for 2 years now. So this is how it's going to look like. So what you're just going to do if you create an account, you just come here. Now for here, we have a design file. So this design file, so the Figma is actually a design file, while the FigJam is the brainstorming file. So let's open one of these FigJam. Let me show you how it looks like. So for this is how FigJam looks like. So let's wait for it to load. So while we're waiting for it to load, you can take a moment to create an account with on Figma. Please create an account on Figma using your laptop. Create an account on Figma using your laptop with an active email. Okay. So you can get I don't know if they send OTP. I'm not sure they send OTP. So you can get informations. I always advise people to use their active email in case of something happen tomorrow. You can actually recover your Figma account. I'm just saying in case, but I wish nothing is going to happen. But I advise people to use their active email when creating a Figma account. So this is how FigJam look like. So let's take a walk through. So let's work on FigJam. So this is how FigJam look like. So FigJam is actually used to brainstorm ideas. Oh, I want to write that. Now you can see that this is actually AI something, but I'm just going to walk you through. Let's know this AI. Now this is how it's going to look like. This is the main menu where you have to go back to the file, pick action, file. You want to create a new file or this. You want to import something. Let's say you want to import. Let me import my image into FigJam. Let's say I want to import my image. So now I want to import my image into FigJam. So you can see, even if you want to import any other thing, even if you want to import any other thing, you can import not only image, you can import icon. So this is actually an icon, logout icon. You can see that I can import icon into the FigJam. So now you can import anything as long as you can import mockup. This you can just import things, but the only thing you cannot import, um you can import your design. I think the best is just to import images, icon, illustration, and you can import videos. Then another thing is then you can just go and have plugin, but I'm going to show you how to use plugin. You can download the desktop app. So I recently switched from sorry, give me 1 minute. So I recently switched from being a desktop Figma user to Chrome user because I actually don't understand what was happening to um to Figma desktop. I don't understand. So I switched from being a desktop user to a Chrome user. So if you're seeing my entire laptop screen, you see that I have the Figma app here. But I prefer using the browser. I think I'm more comfortable right now with the browser. So you can see that I'm saying I'm waving to somebody here. See that I'm waving. So then so all these ones is just like help account logout. All these ones are Figma settings. Then you can just click this expand panel. So I can click on this and then change the name. Let's say walkthrough, anything you want to give it. Kemi product brainstorming, Omolola brainstorming. You can just give it any project name you want to give it. And then here you can have different pages. You can click here to have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. You can name the pages differently. Maybe this is going to be like brainstorming. This is going to be US research. Here is going to be chart or user map, journey map. Here is going to be like wireframe. Whatever name you want to give it. Okay. Then for here, you just have it like this. You can now view the pages like this. And here, you can just click on it. Like you just click on it here like this, just click on it and it will expand, and then you click on it, it will reduce, and then you can view the pages if you want to go to the next pages. But if you don't want, you can just right click and then delete the page. So now let's go. Here is just going to be like if I share this link to people that have if I share this link to people that already have an account on Figma, this is where I'm going to see them. For let me just share the link. Let's see if some persons is actually going to come on board. So if I share the link now, so if some persons that already have an Figma account comes on the board, this is where I'm going to see their like my account name is Obiano Akochimike. So I will just go in, like now it picked the first letter of my name O. Let's say Kemi have already created an account on Figma and she has not upload her profile picture. Automatically it will just come here and I'm going to see a random color and then I'm going to see letter K. This is for like generating, just to tell AI to help you generate something. These are actually used when you already know what you are doing and you want to tell AI to help you generate something. Then for here is like a template where you say, okay, I want to design for a flowchart. Okay, please, I need templates, how a flowchart template would look like. So this is how the template look like. You can see that all these things are being done. This is where like FigJam is not like where you have to brainstorm. So this is how it look like. Now you can see that you can search templates based on recommended, depending how. Now recommended can work if you are signing up and it's telling you, are you a designer or a developer, and you click on a design and you click designer. So that is when you now recommend all the templates that designer normally use. Then you can see for meetings, you can see for this, you can see for planning, you can see for brainstorm. Then when you scroll down here, it will ask you if you're a designer or a developer. So I think this is actually going to work when you are signing up, but they will still give you the privilege of what a developer does. So you can see for designer, I want that they have the templates, they have for brainstorming, they have for user personas, they have for sprint planning. So I think all these ones are mostly used in the advanced class, but we're going to talk about everything for only newbie. Now I can see that somebody's already on this file. Oh, this person's name is very long. I'm just going to call you Timmy. So I can see that Timmy is on this file, and you can see that it has given me a random name with T on it. Now, the reason why this is showing T because Timmy did not upload a profile picture. If assuming Timmy uploaded a profile picture, that is where I'm going to see the image of Timmy. Now, this is for comment. Now, Timmy, okay, Timmy doesn't have access. So I'm going to give Timmy access. Okay, I can see other persons on this file. So Timmy, I'm going to give you access to edit on this file. So please just help me. Timmy, you have access to edit on this file. So just help me write something. Do anything. Just do random something. Let me tag you. Let me drop a comment on that element you just did. Now, why I'm explaining. Now you can drop comments and you can tag Timmy. Then, for example, now if I tag Timmy now on this website, and I can say, see if you can edit on this file. So now you can see that I can see his cursor moving around. Now you can see if now I've dropped a comment. So once I drop this comment, automatically Timmy is actually going to receive an email it's going to receive an email from Figma saying that Obiano Akochimike has tagged him to untitled design file. So it's just going to come. Now you see him once he can't. Or another thing is if he will receive an email from his email, and also going to see like a red icon here, like a red dot on this drop comment here. And once you click on it, he can reply. He will just when he click on it, automatically it's going to take him. Now you can see that he has taken him to where the comment is now. Reply the comment so that I will show them how it's going to look like on my own. Click and reply the comments. Now you can see that he's on it. And I'm seeing another person, Pedro. Pedro is on this file. So Timmy, reply this comment now. Let me show them something, how it will look like when I receive my own comment. Now you can see that I can see Pedro on this moving around on this file. Then you can actually play music on this. So I can play a music. Now I can see that we are now 4 on this file. So I can play music on this. So you can see that I can play music on this file. But I think Figma just only give you some music that are actually just good for brainstorming. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. So you can select your music here. So today is Saturday. Let's use it's Friday. So, but these are just music that Figma just suggested for you. So you can add your timer, how you want, how many minutes you want to, how many minutes you want to spend on this file. Then set the music. Stop the music here. So yeah, it's just like view notes, and you can just see this here. So now you can see that we are now 7 on this file. So if I click on this drop down, I will see every other person on this file. Now you can see that Timmy has dropped a comment for me. So this is how it's going to look like. So I'll just click on it and then click here, and it say, I asked a question, you're saying another thing. Okay, so you can see that he has replied my comments, and he has replied my comment. I have viewed the message. This is how it's going to look like. Then here is like sharing the file. So once I click on this, click here, and then I can share the link to anybody. But before I make this link, before I can copy this link to share, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to click on this one here. Now this is another privilege I told you, that because my account is a tutor account. Now now I want you guys to, so you can see that I can only, if I put this only invited by people, you see that nobody will have access on this file again, apart from TV that I gave access to edit. You can see that every other person has been logged out. You can see that every other person has been logged out. You can see that immediately Isha came on and it took him out, because I only gave access to Timmy that can edit on the file. But once I immediately, now this is the reason. Now, if you only use your file, now let's say I gave you an assignment and you do not give me access to edit or access to view, in fact, you don't give me any access at all, and your Figma share setting is only showing only invited people, there is no way I can have access to your Figma to mark your assignment. That's why it is always very, very important to grant access. That's why you see that anytime I give you assignment, I'll tell you, give me access to your file, or give me access to your file, because it is very, very important. Now you can see that people that are trying to access this link now, they don't have access. It's showing them something. I can't remember the text. Please, if you are trying to access this file, please unmute and tell us what is telling you from your end, please. Something grant access, and if they click on the button that say grant access, Figma will send me a mail if I've not received the mail now yet. Figma will send me a mail and tell me that so person is trying to grant, person is trying to have access to my file. So now if I put it to everyone, you can see that if they try to access this link, you see that all of them will come on this file. Now I can choose to make everybody to have access to edit on the file. I can choose to make everybody not to have access to edit, to only view on the file. I can put a password. Now, the reason why all this is actually working on my account is because my account is a tutor account and an educator account. But on your own end, it's not going to give you all these privileges. It's actually going to just give you access to only lock or grant access to everyone. It's not giving this privilege because my account is actually a different account. Now you can see that somebody is trying to, you can see that now somebody is trying to request for to view on this account. You can see that people are now requesting because I locked the account data. You can see that people are now clicking and I'm receiving mail. So if I check my mail, you see that, yeah, now you can see that I've gotten the mail. I'm getting the mail. I'm getting the mail now from Figma because they're not telling me that so person are now requesting for access. You get that is another thing that to show you that if you submit your assignment and you don't give me access, if I request for mail, you don't care about it, it's going to be very difficult for me to come back. That's why it's always easy. It's always good to grant me access. Now you can see that everybody is now requesting for access. So if I move this to everyone can view and I save it now you can see that all this now, you see that even if now you can see that everybody now have access. So if I click on this now, you can see that everybody now have access on it. They're not coming back on the file. Now refresh your browser. Now you can see that they are now coming on the file one by one. So if you refresh your browser from your end and you can see that everybody now coming online. You can see that everybody is now coming back one by one. So you cannot see. So if I choose not, let's say for example, I don't want to grant anybody access at all. I can choose deny and the person will not have access to my file. Now I want to show you guys another thing on this Figma that I love so much, but this is actually an advanced feature. Where is it again? So I'm just going to approve, even though you already have access to this file. So I want you guys to do something for me. Now, so they already have access. So people are still sending. So you guys already have. So this person, somebody requested access to edit. What is the person's name? Now this person requested access to edit. Pedro requested access to edit. Now if you check your own Figma is not showing this way. Your own will show you grant access to edit, request for access to edit, something like that. Now I want you guys to do something for me. So I'm going to turn off this. Now see if you can copy, open another page. What is his name? Temi Abitimi. Timi, are you sitting on this file? Now I want to follow Timi. Now Timi, you have access on this file. Now see if you can copy my image and then paste. Now copy my image, go to page 2 and paste it. He's the only one that have access on this file. Timi and Pedro. I've not accepted Pedro's request, but I don't know if Pedro, you have access to edit on this file. So Pedro and Timi, copy this image, go to page 3 and paste. Let's see. So I think I'm going to follow. I'm already following Timi. So Timi, copy this image. See if you can copy the image. Unmute and tell me if you can copy or you cannot copy. Or you can just copy and then come one corner. The only people that have access on this file is Timi and Pedro. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name, Pedro. See if you can copy. So let me see if I can follow. I think Timi, you can just type it or drop a comment and tell me that you cannot copy or you can copy. I can choose to put a password. I can choose to grant everybody access to edit. So if I grant everybody access to edit, you can see that now if you guys everybody refresh your browser from your end. Now you already have access to edit. Refresh your browser from your end, everybody on this Figma file. Refresh your browser, you can see that you already have, all of you have access to edit on this file. So if I put cannot copy, now you can see that as everybody have access to it, everybody have the privilege to, now you can see that everybody can. Now everybody type something on this email, type something, import something from your laptop, type something, import something from your laptop, even if it's your image, anything at all. Just who is clicking on my image? Don't click ahead. You can see that somebody is typing something. Uche is typing something. Everybody type something on this file. Just see text here. Click on this text here. Come to this space and then type something. And then you can come here and then make the text to be large. You can see that I've already here. You can see that Uche wrote something. Somebody is typing something here. Fubi is typing something here. Ene is typing something here. You can see that everybody have access to edit on this file. Opeyemi, I'm still waiting for you to type something. You can see that everybody is typing something. Welcome to, you can see that everybody is cohort 3. Cohort 3. You can see that Zenap is typing something here. You can make your text now large. You can come to this place, make your font size to be extra large, large, medium. So I'm going to make my own large, and I'm going to change the interface. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to change the color to this color. So I'm just going to change this color to red. I see that everybody is typing now. This is one fun thing about Figma. So I'm going to go give them space. So I'm just going to give them space. I'm going to move my own this place. Yeah, this color. This is Uche. Thank God you changed the color. I wanted to say something. Thank God you changed the color. So you can choose to make it bold. You can choose to just cancel the text. You can choose to make it as a link. Let's say, let me add my website link now. So if you click on the link, there's it again. So I'm just going to make this like a link now. So if now people that have access on this file, now, click on my name. Wait, I'm coming. Sorry, I'm coming. So people that have access on this file now, click on my name now. It will take you to my portfolio page. Now, this color is not a nice color. Who did this? This is not this. Have you forgotten what we thought about UI design principles? Color. This is not it. This shade of yellow and the white background is a problem. So most of you that have clicked on my name now, it's going to take you to this page. Yeah, this page here, to take you to this page. So I've added a link. Now I can take out the link. I can click on it. I can take out the link. Now, if you have deleted the link now, so if you click on it, it's just going to be showing you as a text something. Please, this color. No. Who did this? No. Mbao. Clean it. This is too light. That was too light on a white background. I know you can see it, but what about me? I can't see. Like I said, I can't see tidy text or lighter shade. Now you can see that everybody. So this person did not change her font. I don't know if it's a he or she. Now you can see that everybody have access to this. So you can now see how I made this to look like. So I can now group it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to group it. I'm going to right click and then group selection. Once I group it, it's automatically be in one pattern. So you can see the one part about this, how FigJam look like. Now I want to move. I don't want to touch anything on it. I can just move the file. Now if you're talking about this, like very see the ending part. It's very big. It's very, very big. So it contains all of us. We are over 109. So you can contain all of us on this file. So now we have the pen. So we have the pen. Here we have the pen. So I can use marker. I can use highlighter. I can use wishy tape. I can use eraser. Now let me use marker and just draw something. Okay, I don't like the shape of this eye. Let me use my eraser and then clean it. Clean the head. Let me draw a better head. The ear, the eye, the hair. So I'm just drawing a random thing. Now you can see that I can use this. Then let me color the hair yellow. So I'm just going to color the hair yellow. For people that want to draw, for people that don't want to draw, let me clean everything. Let's say we want to use it to design how we want to brainstorm for what's her name? I can't remember her name. That says she's a hairstyles. We design her website. So what we are going to do now, I'm going to use marker. I'm going to use black. So I want to like create okay, somebody's trying something, yeah. I love the fact that everybody's trying something. This is too tiny. I love the fact that everybody's trying something, yeah. So let's see if we can just do maybe Zainab, you have to shift too. So let's see if we can just create like a website for, what is her name? Kemi. Yeah, Kemi. Now let's see. Here is going to have a logo. Here is going to have like here is going to have like home. So to have like about us, about my brand, or about me, not about us because it's only to be about me. Yeah, like contact me. Or yeah, services, or let's say products. And here we are going to have the button. So maybe I'm just trying to just put a random word. Maybe book appointments, wants to make your hair. And then you're going to have like a picture of she holding her. Here we are going to have table. So you're going to have like it that says about us. So those text. You are going to have image. Here you're going to have like our services or what we do, blah 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 blah. Here it's going to have like text. Then here we're going to have like testimonial. That's what people have said about our brand or something like this. And then you have the text. You have Then here you are going to have like text. So here you now have the footer. So you now use footer, you now have this information. So you can now, when you have this is actually called a wireframe. So when you now have this, you now say, oh, Kemi, I have an idea of how the structure of your landing page. This is the UX part of. I have the structure of how your landing page is going to look like. You will now schedule it, and now you will now work out. You now say, okay, this your image will now be here. We'll have some text that says about me and about me as the CEO of the product. You now have your image holding or just a portrait image of you. And then here you will now have an image of your product or maybe customers or happy customers. And then you now say why choose us. Then you now have testimonials from different people that have used your product. And then you have the footer, blah, 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 like that. And then when you click on products, just like that, you're trying to talk about the US parts of the project. So we now have plenty of people on this file, and all of them have access to edit. Now you can see that some persons actually viewed this 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes ago on this file. So I can see how many minutes ago some persons actually viewed this. Now this is how it looks like. So for sticky note, this is it. So for this sticky note here, now this is a sticky note where I can just add some information. So you can see that since it's actually my account, it's carrying my name. So if everybody on this file click on this sticky note, click on it and just type something, type anything. Just type anything on this sticky note. So everybody click on this sticky note, type on it. Click on this sticky notes here, type on it, just click on it. Not my own. This one, yeah, this one. Come from this bottom information something. Click on the sticky note, paste it there, change the color and type something. So the sticky note will carry your name. So I'll be using this color for my own. Click on this. I want to see everybody's sticky note with their own brand color. Now I can see, your name is difficult. I can see So I can see this person's own. So I'm taking it close to my own. Not my own sticky note, though. Not my own. Who is clicking on my sticky notes? Hey, now see Fubi own. See this person's own. Yeah, I can see these people's own. Now I can see other person's own. I can see one person's own here. So I can see Sonia's own here. You can see that the everybody's just trying out something. This is fun. Everybody's just trying out something. So you can see that everybody's just trying out something. Now for shape, this is shapes. So this is shapes. Now for text, this is text. So if I want to place all these things in a section, I'm just going to click here. I'm just going to zoom out and place all this into a section. So once I place into a section, I'll just move it this way. So you can see that most of them that are working will not be confused what is going on. So I'm just going to undo that. I just did. So then which is just running up and down. So somebody has dropped, somebody have used AI to create something for us here. So everybody's just trying out something. So these are for stamp. So if I want to stamp on their work, let's say I want to stamp on. This is not sticky note though. This is shape. Kabirat. I don't know if Opeyemi, this is not a sticky note. This is shape. So if I want to put thumbs up on Sonia's work, I'll just put thumbs up for her. I'll put thumbs up for Uche, Ubi, Musa, me, Lucy. So I'm putting thumbs up for people that are getting it right. I don't know your name, but I'll learn how to pronounce you guys' name. So my sticky note Zainab, I'll put thumbs up for you. I don't know who did this, but I don't know who did it. The name of this person, I don't know what the person did here. Now, Lulu Delights, I don't know who did this. Now I'm putting thumbs, you can see that I'm putting thumbs up for people that got it right. Tell me this is it. So I'm just putting thumbs up. I don't know who did this because definitely is it me. Musa, I'm giving you thumbs up. You can see that I'm just putting thumbs up for people that actually got it right. So I can put this for people that did not get it right. So I will put like, So I can just put love. So for people that, let me say, I'm dashing you 1 mark. Dashing you 1 mark. Zena, are you the one doing this? I'm dashing you 1 mark. I don't know who this person is generating this with AI. For this, I don't know who did this because the name of the person is not showing. So you can see that I don't know who is doing this, but this is not a sticky note. This is a rectangle, and the person puts the text on top. So giving you +1, you can see that it has stamp. Now for emoji, if I want to laugh at your work, maybe it's funny, I can just come here and just laugh at your work, but not wicked laughing, but more like, yeah, who scatter my landing page? Hey, yeah, who scatter my landing page? So I can just come here and just put this funny something here. Everybody just working. Who is generating this thing with AI? Okay, so I can just come here and click on this now and come to emoji. And then if I want to look at you, like side eye, I'll just come here. Let me just look at what Favor Esther is doing. I'll just put that side eye. So you can see how interesting FigJam look like. You can see that everybody just actively doing something on this Figma file. And it's actually funny. It's just funny to me because everybody just trying something. I don't know who's scattered this my landing page. So these are the kind of thing you're just going to you're going to experience when we start doing collaboration in Figma, where everybody, imagine we're going to carry out a live class. It's very, UI UX is very interesting. Like I'm going to make this class as interesting as possible. Not when I'll make it as interesting as possible so that you enjoy the class as time goes on. You see where you will say, okay, I want everybody to design this particular landing page. You guys should join your hands together and design one landing page. Everybody will be on the Figma file and start designing. And I think we did that in our previous cohort, and it was interesting. At least you will learn how to collaborate with others. If I'm working on this part, this person is working on this part. So this is how FigJam look like. So tomorrow we're going to look on Figma, how Figma look like, and then we are going to carry out one design on Figma tomorrow. We're just going to do 3 screens and then do simple prototype for the screen for the design. So I think we'll have to end our class here. It's 5 o'clock sharp. So if you have any questions, you can please go ahead and ask the question. So, and then I'll open the section where we will write and mark our attendance. So once I open the section, I will let you guys know. So ask your question.